Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're getting wild out here at the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Ah! Ah! That looks gorgeous.
We call it a sampler of all things good from the grill, so.
And
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
Yes.
Just gooey, cheesy goodness. Oh, wow. I gotta take a bite of this, though. Here we go.
Stop, you're making me hungry.
This week on Texas Eats, we're hanging out at the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. We'll also be checking out some killer bites across the hill country and the Alamo City. The first stop on today's journey takes us to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo.
Joining me now is Jared Forthman, Deputy Director out here at the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Absolutely.
This is an incredible facility full of so many different habitats with so many different animals from around the world. But what is the mission of this facility?
I'll tell you what, first and foremost, we're rebuilding out here. We've been here since 1967, kind of just known as the Snake Farms roadside attraction, got ran down over the years, and we're here to rebuild bigger, better, more naturalistic enclosures for animals that are in captivity. We're out here to spread the message of our world getting destroyed at the hands of humans, and that includes these animals' land and their territories. And the more we can get people up close and personal with animals, the more they're going to respect the animals and our environment. So that's what our mission is.
And how long have you been here?
I've been here about 17 years.
Whoa!
Yeah.
17 years.
That's right.
So you've seen this place get transformed. Because I remember coming out here just about 17 years ago, and it looked a
Absolutely.
lot different.
Absolutely. That's what keeps me here, is seeing all the changes and upgrades that we're doing. We've purchased land around us to begin expanding on. So there's great stuff going on already and great stuff in the future for sure.
Nice. And how many animals are we going to be looking at today?
Roughly 500 different species, including our reptiles.
Whoa! All right, so we got to go walk around. I mean, it's called Snake Farm for a reason. You got all kinds of snakes, but you also have different kinds of reptiles. And you have lions here?
That's right. Lions, hyenas, warthogs. We have our exotic petting zoo. I mean, you name it. Some of my favorites are the jaguars. If you like cats, jaguars are super impressive.
Right. They're very beautiful, and they always look intimidating, right?
That's right, they do.
Well, I'm super excited. You guys get ready for a super wild adventure on Texas Eats today out here at the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Joining me now is Emily Jaffe. Now, we have a large creature right here in front of us. So what is it? What does it eat, and where's it from?
So this is Klaus. He's one of our dromedary camels. We've got our other dromedary camels, Katerina and Kala, trying to photobomb us.
Yes.
But dromedary camels are found
Actually, may I have
typically
one
in
of these?
Africa. Yeah, there you go.
Let me see. Does he just take it? Oh, you're so
Yeah.
cute. Hey, buddy.
He's very sweet and gentle. I'll give you some more.
Oh, okay. He's very sweet. Hey, buddy.
So right now what we're giving Klaus is his favorite treat, which is just cattle cubes. So it's a nice yummy snack, a little bit sweet. But here, what he would typically eat, mixture of horse grain,
Oh, wow.
cattle cubes. They always have free access to hay.
Oh.
That kind of helps keep these guys going.
How many of these cattle cubes could they eat if you let them eat all the cattle cubes?
Oh, I think he'd probably eat us out of house and home. He would just keep
I
going
bet.
and going and going until
How
he
much does he
exploded.
weigh?
Probably right around 1,200 pounds is where
my
these guys max
You're
out.
big, bro.
He's
You're a big boy. How old is he?
8 years old.
He's only 8.
He's only 8, and camels can live to be 40 or 50 years old.
Wow.
So
Hey, we're coming to you next, okay?
he's still just a youngster, even though he is
Wow.
very, very big.
Yes, huge. Now, is he going to get any bigger?
Not really. He might grow a little bit wider. But
Especially keep eating all them cubes.
Yeah,
I know a thing or two
especially
about
with all those
eating
cubes.
too much. Let me
So-
tell you.
he's pretty much full grown.
Wow, I mean, huge. Now, is this can you ride this camel? Is there any instance of this would be like a riding camel?
So you absolutely can ride camels. Klaus is a little out of practice. He hasn't had a saddle on him in quite some time, but dromedary camels are one of the longest domesticated animals in the entire world, second only to the dog. So they're very used to being around people. They're used to having a job and working, whether it's carrying people or being used as pack animals to carry stuff.
Oh, he knows. Look, he knows where the snacks
he
are.
sees the bucket.
Well, you can't tame this wild Klaus right here. He won't be saddled again. He won't let that happen. We're gonna keep letting him eat some snacks here and exploring the animal world and Snake Farm Zoo because there's so many creatures out here and so much to do when you come out. Hi, buddy. Oh, we need to get you a toothbrush.
Right now, we're headed to New Braunfels for a grilling experience you won't want to miss.
Joining us now is Susie Russell. She is the general manager out here at Weitz Grill. Thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you, David, for being here today.
And there's a lot of tasty food in front of us, but the one that's right here in front of me, it's like a pork sandwich, right?
Right, it's a pork sandwich with raspberry chipotle sauce. It has melted Monterey Jack cheese, spinach, grilled onions. It's wonderful.
It looks absolutely incredible, and it's just loaded. It got that sauce just coming out the side of it like that. And then these pickles on here, they're not just regular pickles, right?
They're jalapeno pickles.
Oh, they got a little spice to
A
it.
little
then.
spicy.
Okay, I gotta take a bite of this thing.
Okay, have it.
Wow.
Is that good?
Let me chew on that one. Wow.
It's a raspberry chipotle sauce. It's sweet and spicy all at the same time.
And the pork is so tender.
Yep, it's pork tenderloin. It's
That is
really
incredible.
good. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And it's on a potato bun.
I was gonna say, talk to me about the bun.
The bun, it's a
Because it's a
potato
little
bun.
toasted, right?
It's a little toasted, but the potato bun is nice because it stays soft, so you don't get, it doesn't overpower the sandwich.
Right, like using a Texas toast
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that. Absolutely incredible flavor to this. The pork is cooked perfectly. The inside there, it's nice and tender. And then you have a little bit of those jalapeno pickles on there. It sets it over the top.
Good. Good, I'm
Oh
glad
my
you
gosh.
like it.
Fries on the side. This is what you want to get when you're hungry out here in New Braunfels. You got to stop and get this for lunch. When you come out to Weitz Grill, you're going to want to get the steaks. You're going to want to get the shrimp or the quail, and you should. It's all very good. But if you really want to go to that next level, you got to get the pork tenderloin sandwich. It comes with that Monterey Jack cheese melted all over it, the potato buns, and then you have that chipotle raspberry sauce that's on there as well. That's absolutely incredible, and it's the reason why you're going to come back. If you're feeling hungry and it's dinner
Yep.
time, you have a big plate right here that's full of all kinds of stuff off the
We
grill.
do.
Talk to me about this
This one's
plate.
called the mixed grill. It has beef medallions. It has a blackened quail. It has a chicken skewer that has a poblano strip in the middle. And also we have our spicy shrimp skewer. And then the roasted potatoes. The sauces are a Dijon Merlot and a horseradish cream sauce.
So it has the two different sauces.
It does.
All the stuff. I mean, the beef medallions, everything's got the little diamond on there, so
Yes.
y'all are grilling it all up.
Yes.
But it's this little skewers right there. Look at that.
I know.
That looks gorgeous.
We call it a sampler of all things good from the grill. So
And
Yeah.
indeed it is.
Yes.
When you come out to Weitz Grill, you have to try the grill sampler. It gives you a good idea of everything on the menu, and you also get some of that quail, which is outstanding. How long has Weitz Grill been here?
we just celebrated our 25th anniversary. We were pretty much the first people downtown
Wow.
here in New Braunfels, and we're here to stay.
So you have guests from all over Texas that
Yes.
come and visit you.
We do.
A lot of them are regulars, right?
Yes. We have regulars from Houston, Austin, and San Antonio that come all the time.
And I'm going to come back here. This is
Good.
absolutely fun. Now you have some other dishes right here in front of us as well
We
that you're
do.
known for. Talk to me
We
a little
do.
bit about each one.
This is the duck salad. It has cashews, mango, jicama, the fried wontons, and then we have our hot and crunchy trout. It has almonds, little red pepper flakes, and then we have country fried oysters. So some
You have
of
a
our
little bit
favorites.
of everything
yeah,
out here.
we
So
do.
if you had to categorize the restaurant under a certain kind of style of food, what would you say it is?
We have new American style food. Everything from soup, salad, sandwiches. We have steak, seafood, pasta. We kind of have something for everybody.
Something for everyone.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
bring the family out here, they're going to find something they
Yes.
like. There's a lot of other options on the menu when you come out here. You have the duck salad, you have the fried trout, you also have the fried oysters. All of them, great options. But let me tell you, that pork sandwich is where it's at. Well, Susie, thank you so much for having us out here. Weitz Grill here in New Braunfels over 25 years.
Yes.
It's incredible. The history here, it's such an iconic restaurant when you come out here, and you've got to try the pork sandwich. Kid you not, this will be one of the best sandwiches you've ever had in your entire life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today.
Everything on the grill out here is a home run.
Coming up next on Texas Eats.
Go all the way. Good girl.
Look at that. Hi.
She even kind of holds for the pose at the end.
I don't know what to
too.
say. That was
Now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word Giveaway. The first letter is the letter M. Write down all of the letters and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/Texas Eats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Now it's time for some wild animal trivia. Which of these creatures was introduced to North America? A, an otter, B, a bullfrog, C, a buffalo, or D, a river rat? Stick around, we'll have the answer for you after the break. Which of these creatures was introduced to North America? The answer is D, the river rat, originally from Central and South America. Now back to Texas Eats.
Joining us now is Emily Jaffe, Operations Director out here, and we have some large friends that are going to be joining us for a snack right now. What do they eat?
Yeah, so these are our white lions, motswari, and ingala. What a lot of folks don't realize is that carnivores don't just eat meat, they eat the whole animal. So they get nutrition from the bones, the skin, the organs, the feathers, even the blood. Today we've just got a little bit of chicken, which happens to be their favorite snack.
And you said they're white lions. What is the difference between like a standard lion, a white lion, like?
What gives them that lighter color is the result of a recessive gene. It's leucistic. So basically it's the lion version of having red hair. It's just super genetically rare. You gotta have those two recessive alleles coming together to produce that trait. We have them trained to do certain behaviors because we're not able to go in their enclosure with them to give them a little mini vet examination every day. We do that through the fence when we give them their treats. So we're gonna ask Ingala to do a few things. We're gonna see if she's gonna show us her paw first. what we do to ask her to present that paw is kind of like you're revving a motorcycle. So
let's see.
Ngala, let's see. You see that paw? Can you say hi? Good girl.
Whoa!
And so when she shows us her paw, I'm able to take a look at those toe pads and see, you know, if she's got any little sticks or something in there. If she were to ever develop a limp, we could really easily ask her to show us that paw and see if it's something that we could pull out right through the fence, or if there might be something more serious going on that we might need to call the vet out to have him take a look at.
Oh, okay.
She's
I'm
excited.
just gonna hold the treat. Oh,
Yeah,
my gosh.
there you go.
Okay. Oh.
You got it.
Terrifying.
You got it.
I'm sorry, baby. Take it.
She's getting a little hangry.
Take it, take it, take it.
Good
Okay.
job.
Give me a moment.
Very good. You all right?
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
I just saw my fingers disappearing too, that's all. That is intense.
Yeah, so getting her to stand, we get to take a look at her whole belly, both those paws. When she was pregnant with her cubs, it helped us kind of track her progress as she was going through the pregnancy. Lots of cool different variations of this one, but we'll see if she'll go on up for us. Come here, Ngala. Go up. Don't be lazy. There we go. All the way. Good girl.
Look at that. Hi.
She even kind of holds for the pose at the end.
I didn't know what to
too.
say. That was hello. She likes your snacks. And you
Yeah.
know what? We're going to let her keep snacking out here. We're going to keep exploring the animal world at Snake Farm Zoo. Thank you so much, Emma, for showing us these beautiful creatures. And the king is still just doing his thing up there.
Just napping.
He's just napping. He's chilling.
Giving us the cold shoulder.
Coming up next on Texas Eats,
Just gooey, cheesy goodness. Oh, wow.
now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word Giveaway. The second letter is the letter E. Write down all of the letters and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/TexasEats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Now it's time for some wild animal trivia. Which of these North American animals can now be found wild in Europe and Japan? Is it A, a moose, B, a raccoon, C, an otter, or D, a snowy owl? Stick around, we'll have the answer for you after the break. Which of these North American animals can now be found wild in Europe and Japan? The answer is B. Raccoons can be found wild both in Europe and Japan. Now back to Texas Eats.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Joining me right now is Jared Forthman. Now, what is this creature right in front of us, and what is its name, and where is it from?
This is a green tree python. They're from northern Australia and New Guinea.
It's ready to eat. Y'all, it's Texas Eats for a reason, right? It's ready to eat, and what is it going to eat today?
A thawed-out mouse that has been heated up. He actually needs that heat to stimulate feeding behavior. He'll use these heat-sensing organs to recognize that warm-blooded prey is right nearby, and if he's hungry, he's going to strike out and get it.
All right, let's see if he's hungry. Oh!
So that strike is just over 20 feet per second.
Wow.
So,
Like if you were to just to see those teeth, you'd be like, yeah, those are venomous fangs.
right.
Those are massive.
Yeah, he's got about 100 of those in his jaw there.
So how long does it take for the snake to consume the rodent or whatever it's eating for the day?
This guy, that's a relatively small meal. He'll put that down in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll let him enjoy his meal over here with those large fangs, and we'll keep exploring the Animal World Snake Farm Zoo.
In the mood for some Mexican food? These guys have a massive burrito, and I challenge you to finish this bad boy in one sitting.
Joining us now is manager Jose Hernandez out here at Taqueria Mexico. Thank you so much for having us out here.
My pleasure.
This is a spread. This is a lot of food.
Yeah, it's delicious.
First, I want to look at this burrito right here because this is massive. This is huge.
One of our specialties.
What is inside the burrito?
Burrito comes with beans, of course the meat, your choice of meat, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, sour cream, and guacamole. I'm topping with chili con carne
Ooh.
and melted cheese.
And look at this, y'all. Just gooey, cheesy goodness. Oh, wow.
Don't cry, don't cry.
The cheese and the chili con carne that's on there really adds a different level of flavor on the outside. The tortilla has a nice little bite to it as well, good texture. The burrito out here at Taqueria Mexico is massive and smothered in chili con carne, and then you have the cheese on top as well, melted to perfection, loaded up with delicious sour cream, the lettuce, the tomatoes. It is a knockout burrito. Now the pareado plate, what comes on this?
Beef fajitas, camarones, shrimp, chicken fajitas, chicken breast, sausage, chile relleno, and T-bone steak, bell peppers and onions.
If you need to feed the whole family and you need to do it right, get the pareada plate. You got all the different kinds of meat on there. You get tortillas on the side. You get the rice, the beans, the guacamole, everything loaded up on there. That's how you do it. You have the drinks on the side. This is the mango nada right here. That's the good stuff, y'all. If you're looking for one of the best mango nadas on the southwest side, Taqueria Mexico is where you need to go. They also have dosaritas and all kinds of cocktails on there, but that one, the mango nada, is what you need to try. Jose, thank you so much for having us out here. You
A
guys,
pleasure.
the beans, the rice, the pareada plate, the burrito, the drinks. That's all you need to know.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. Salud. You eat that massive burrito, and you're going to be full.
Coming up next on Texas Eats,
This is like across the board. If you like beer, you're gonna like it. If you don't like beer, it's a great one to get started on. It's not intimidating.
now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word giveaway. The third letter is the letter E. Write down all of the letters and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/TexasEats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Now it's time for some wild animal trivia. What type of bear is sometimes called silvertip? Is it A, a grizzly bear, B, a polar bear, C, a brown bear, or D, a Kodiak bear? Stick around, we'll have the answer for you after the break. What type of bear is sometimes called silvertip? The answer is A. Grizzly bears are often referred to as silvertip bears. Now back to Texas Eats.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Joining me right now is Jared Forthman out here at Animal World Snake Farm Zoo. These are some tortoises, and we're going to be feeding them right now, and you have some produce right there. So what kind of tortoises are these, and where are they from?
These are sulcata tortoises, also known as African spur-thigh tortoises, so hence the name, they're from Africa. So they get a variety of produce every day. And really their main diet is actually grasses, so there is a lot of hay that gets consumed on a daily basis. This is their source of water for the most part as well. They're going to travel long distances on land.
Now, how long could a tortoise like this live? I know they have a pretty long lifespan, right?
That's right. They're going to outlive us, that's for sure. So we're unsure of the age of some of these big males that are in here. They were big when I got here about 17 years ago, so
wow.
They're at least double that in age for sure.
Okay, Jared, you rock, man. Thanks for showing us these tortoises.
If you love craft beer, you're gonna love the vibe at this next spot.
The Guadalupe Brewing Company is sitting on 3.5 acres and has a lot of history on the property, including a barn that was built right after the Civil War, and they've restored it, including the tables on the inside. There's all kinds of cedar on the wall as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. Joining us now is Anna Kilker. She is the owner and founder of Guadalupe Brewing Company, and thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you for coming.
I'm excited. You know, I love beer, and I love craft beer especially. And right in front of us, you have 8 different examples of some of the beer that you're brewing out here.
This is a beautiful ruby red Scotch ale here. We're pretty proud of this beer because we've been able to win some medals with that beer, and it's a staple on our draft wall at all times. Once you have it, you're just really happy with it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It almost has like a sweet note to it, almost like a honey.
Absolutely. Well, it has a lot of grain in it, so it is sweet. I like sweet beers.
That is so smooth. It's like caramelized. It's very good.
Yes.
That is delicious. At the Guadalupe Brewing Company, when you come out here, you can check out the menu. They have a lot of different beers, but you have to try the Scotch ale. This thing is absolutely delicious. It's won a bunch of awards, and for good reason. It's something that everybody can enjoy. You also have a Doppelbock over here, in which I know about Doppelbocks. They're absolutely delicious. Now, this one, though, has a name to it that is tied to history here in the city.
Yes, it's Moisebach, Doppelbock. When Prince Sans left, things weren't very settled in the area, and there were some natives that weren't very happy, and Moisebach kind of settled the community and made it a happier place to live.
There you go. And that's why you got a beer named after it.
Yes, absolutely.
Everything out here, when you come out, the space, the venue is absolutely gorgeous. Inside here, you've renovated this old barn, and you have a really nice story with this as well. This is where you want to come to if you're looking for craft beer in Central Texas. This is so cool. Cheers to you. I love what you guys have going on out here. And here's to many more years of success for what you have going on. And they have a barn where they're making all the beer. This place is awesome.
Yeah.
What I really like about the Guadalupe Brewing Company is that it's not intimidating. When you come out here, you look at the menu, you're not going to find things that are going to be like really out there. You're going to find beers that you can enjoy. They're good sipping beers. You can get a flight, and you can have the bartender tell you, like, just tell them whatever you want to put on there, and it's going to be really good. Anna, thank you so much for having us out here. Look for Guadalupe Brewing Company on social media to know where they're at, where they're going to be at, and where you can find the beer near you here in Central Texas. Keep it going. It's delicious.
Thank you.
When you're visiting New Braunfels, you have to come out to the Guadalupe Brewing Company.
Coming up next on Texas Eats.
Ooh, that sounds like Texas right there in a nutshell, right? That's just Texas. Now, speaking of Texas, everything's bigger when you come out here.
Now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word Giveaway. The 4th letter is the letter R. Write down all of the letters, and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/TexasEats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Now it's time for some wild animal trivia. What is the closest living relative of the hippo? Is it A, a warthog, B, a rhino, C, whales, or D, an elephant? Stick around, we'll have the answer for you after the break. What is the closest living relative of the hippo? The answer is C. Whales are the closest living relative of the hippo. How bizarre. Now back to Texas Eats.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Joining us right now is Jared Forth. You have a lot of different kinds of reptiles. Which one is open right here? What is it? What does it eat?
These are one of many dozens of species of chameleons found around the world. These particular ones are veiled chameleons. We've got a couple dozen crickets for them today. So.
And how do you feed them? Is there a special way you do that?
Well, we're just going to put these crickets in there, and it's really the movement that attracts these guys. And once they start moving, you're going to see their eyes moving, and then their impressive tongue. Well,
they're going to get it.
Check it out.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. This one's moving over here on the right side.
Oh yeah, he knows they're in there now. He's on a mission. And boom, did you see him snag it?
I didn't even see
Just
it.
lightning fast.
I didn't even see it.
He has a bam. Did you see that?
Yes.
He reached out about 10 inches right there.
Yes.
Smack. Veiled chameleons actually are a good representation of chameleons that can really change color a lot. They can change up their pattern. They've got reds, blues, yellows, browns, blacks. They can all be highlighted in different environments. But also just, even if one is super stressed, it'll turn brown in color. So their demeanor kind of can be shown through their color as well.
I know a couple people like that.
Yeah.
We'll let them keep snacking over here.
Whether you're on your way to the Natural Bridge Caverns or just looking to grab a bite with the family, you gotta check out this place.
Joining us now is Heidi Cummings. She's the co-owner and operator out here at Raptitude. Right before you get to Natural Bridge Caverns off 3009, you got to stop in at this tasty little spot. And we have a lot of really good food in front of us. But one thing you're known for, of course, it's in the name, is the wrap, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is like a cheeseburger in a tortilla, right?
Burger, bacon, lettuce, fries, all inside.
And now why this? What was the idea behind this?
Something quick, fast, and easy. The sauce is homemade, just something you can travel with on the road.
Nice. And then it comes with some poppers on the side. What makes them different than other poppers you can get somewhere else?
Those are our besos calientes. They are jalapenos de-seeded, stuffed with cream cheese. We wrap them in bacon and deep fry them.
Ooh, that sounds like Texas right there in a
Yes,
nutshell,
sir.
right? That's just Texas. So Heidi, did this restaurant, did it start here in Texas or where did it originate at?
Our first location, we started in a little town called Welch's, Oregon, July 1st in 2010, which is still owned and operated by my husband and I.
That's incredible. It's the sauce on there. Is that made in-house?
Yes, sir, it is. It's our version of our fry sauce. Everyone has one in town. This is ours. And we call it the 46 sauce.
Why is it called the 46 sauce?
Because it's named after the highway right down the road here, the 46 highway.
The highway has a sauce named after it. What would you say is the most popular item on the menu?
I'm going to have to say hands down that burger wrap. I claim to say that it's life-changing.
Imagine if you got the best tasting burger you've ever had and you shoved it into a tortilla, you added French fries and some of their incredible fry sauce. It's exactly what you're gonna get when you come out here. So you can get this on a burger.
Yes, sir, you can.
All right. Woo! I've had a lot of spicy peppers in my day. No jalapeno has ever done this to me. It was hot. Now, speaking of Texas, everything's bigger when you come out here, including the loaded fries. I mean, this has like everything on it in the kitchen, basically, right?
Yes, sir. It's got some cheddar cheese, ground beef, black beans, tomatoes, bacon bits.
That's the bite right there. Oh, wow. That's it. That's it, y'all. We're done. Let's just go home. When they say loaded fries out here, they mean loaded with fries and loaded with more things on top of it. That's the biggest pile of fries I've ever seen. It's got all kinds of meat in there, tomatoes, onions, you have some sauce on there. You pour more ranch on top. That meal can feed you for at least 3 days. The peppers, the loaded fries, the burger wrap, which is iconic, and the reason why you need to come out here. Gratitude, located right off 309 before you get to the Natural Bridge Caverns. This is where you need to stop at. Once you eat here, it's a wrap.
Coming up next on Texas Eats.
I gotta take a bite of this though.
Yes,
Here we go.
yes.
Stop, you're making me hungry.
Now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word Giveaway. The fifth letter is the letter K. Write down all of the letters and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/TexasEats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Now it's time for some wild animal trivia. Which thick-skinned, fearless creature is unfazed by snake venom? Is it A, a honey badger, B, a beaver, C, a fennec fox, or D, a ferret? Stick around, we'll have the answer for you after the break. Which thick-skinned, fearless creature is unfazed by snake venom? The answer is A. Honey badgers are fearless, thick-skinned creatures that are unfazed by snake venom. Now back to Texas Eats.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Joining me right now is Jared Forthman out here at the Animal World Snake Farm Zoo. And who do we have with us today? Where are they from and what are they snacking on here?
These are black and white ruffed lemurs found on the island of Madagascar. And they're snacking on a variety of fruits and veggies that we have here.
They look like they're really enjoying that. So this is what they prefer.
That's right. They get a wide variety of fruits and veggies every day. We really mix it up. They also eat a couple different types of monkey biscuits as well. It helps them to get all their nutrition in that they need.
Monkey biscuits, I love it.
That's right.
What level of like size are these on? Are these on like the bigger scale?
Yeah,
or?
absolutely. This is one of the larger species of lemurs that are found out there.
Oh.
And an interesting fact is these are a critically endangered species.
Oh, they seem really chill. Is this how they normally are?
These two actually seem to like men a little more than they do women. So if you were a lady, I wouldn't have brought you in here with me. But they do seem to be pretty chill with men.
We're gonna let them keep eating, and we're gonna keep exploring the zoo out here. But hey, yeah, you guys go for it. Oh, that looks tasty.
Whether you're in a good mood or a little grumpy, the comfort food at this next spot will change your life.
Joining us now is the man himself, Grumpy. How's it going, man?
It's going.
This is absolutely massive. What is this one right here?
This is a Henry taco. This is bacon, egg, potato, beef, cheese. I named it after a friend of mine. That's his favorite taco. This is actually the #1 seller. The #1 seller. Today, for an example, we probably made about 250 of them.
250 in one day.
Just this morning, correct.
What?
Yes.
That is a lot
And everything is made fresh.
Look at this, y'all.
Yeah.
That is huge. So 250 of these.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the many reasons, y'all. This has to be one of the biggest tacos in Central Texas. Look at that.
Stop, you're making me hungry.
What? Wow.
Yes.
That is incredible.
Yes.
It's, you know what really stands out to me in that bite is the hash, the potato that you're using in there. It has such a good flavor to it and a great texture, and it really is, I think it's the star of that taco. The Henry taco is massive. If you're really hungry, like next level hungry, that's the taco that you need to get. It's basically like a whole breakfast dish crammed into a taco. This chicken and waffles has been staring at me since it came out to the table.
Yes.
This is the chicken from the Chicken and Waffles out here. That was hot.
Now this is our twister.
That was insane.
This is twister complement the chicken and waffle.
I'll have to do it together. Here we go.
We make this in house. Nobody makes it like we do.
When you take the bite together, that's fun because it plays well together, but that tastes like something you'd find out of a bag. That's how good that, like it tastes like you could put that and sell it across the world.
I invented the machine that makes this.
He's an inventor
It's
as well.
back there.
A classic Southern dish is the chicken and waffles, and over here at Grumpy's, they're doing it with a little bit of a twist. Literally, they're serving it up with their twist potato chips that they're making in-house. You gotta get the little bite of that, you gotta get a little bite of the chicken, some of the waffle, the syrup, you get some powdered sugar on there. Change your life. It's just good old comfort food. When you're looking for comfort food on the edge of the hill country, this is where you need to go.
Coming up next on Texas Eats,
He's kind of like the good skunk to pet, right? You shouldn't go out and try to pet skunks.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but with Pepe, he's actually one of our education animals.
now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word giveaway. The sixth letter is the letter A. Write down all of the letters and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/TexasEats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. Now it's time for some wild animal trivia. How heavy is an ostrich egg? Is it A, 1 pound, B, 3 pounds, C, 10 ounces, or D, 4 pounds? Stick around, we'll have the answer for you after the break. How heavy is an ostrich egg? The answer is B. An ostrich egg weighs approximately 3 pounds. Now back to Texas Eats.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Joining me right now is Emily Jaffe, and we have a little cute, cuddly friend.
Yeah, so this is Pepe. He is a striped skunk, one of the real original, right?
I love it.
Striped skunks are one of the many species of skunk found right here in North America. So they're omnivores, which means they eat a little bit of everything. So in his bowl today, we've got a mixture of some veggies, we've even got some egg in here, and then these special little omnivore biscuits.
Little Pepe here. He looks domesticated. He's kind of like the good skunk to pet, right? You shouldn't go out and try to pet skunks.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but with Pepe, he's actually one of our education animals, so he loves being around people. We bring him out and do educational talks with him every single day here at the zoo, and he actually really enjoys coming out and seeing what everybody's up to.
Well, thank you so much for showing us around the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo, especially with Pepe here. I think he is just adorable. He's a little stinker, just like my son.
Now it's time for this week's Wild Secret Word Giveaway. And the 7th letter, have you figured it out, is the letter T. Write down all of the letters and at the end of the show, enter them on ksat.com/TexasEats for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo.
Thank you so much for joining us today at the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. We had a wild time out here. And to get more information on the show, just head to our website, ksat.com/TexasEats. Follow us on social media at ksat_TexasEats on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And don't forget to enter the contest for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the Animal World and Snake Farm Zoo. And to get more information on the zoo, just go to awsfzoo.com. Watch the show every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats.